doesn't matter what it is, you have something of value, you can generate an identity, and guys, this is how you win on this iOS 14 change. You control the journey yourself. No matter what Apple says, no matter what information they keep from you, you control that journey by generating identities obsessively with the power of these platforms.
Another really cool feature which I like is that if anybody replies to any of your stories or they mention you, your Instagram account, in their stories, then they're automatically subscribed to your list, to your Instagram automation list. I think that's really cool.
So they kind of like send you a message. You program a message automatically.
Yes.
If they mention the story, you can say something like, "Yeah, I want to thank you for mentioning me. I appreciate you very much." And
exactly. But you have to have a business account for this to work. You can't do it with a personal profile. So just there's that note. But yeah, so you tag me my business account and then you're automatically on my list. So now I can communicate to you with a certain flow or whatever I want to do at that point.
Nice.
And then if I put a story up and then you reply to it, which you can use some of the features like the polling, the questions, you know, like some of these engaging features that Instagram Stories already has. So you can get more and more people to reply to you and engage with you. And once that happens, they're in your world.
It's going to change a lot. That Jorge just said right now that it's only for professional accounts. If you have a personal account, all you got to do is go to settings and change your account to a business account.
Yeah.
It's a couple of clicks.
Good point. Because a lot of people ask that like, oh, what if I already have like a bunch of followers on my personal account? Like Manuel just said, you can just transfer that into a business.
They have 3 types of accounts right now. They have the individual, they have the business, and they have the creator. If you guys have, let's say that you are an artist and you want to keep your creator account, well, just know this. I recently had to change Damon John's Instagram account from creator to business profile. Why? Because a creator account does not allow you to create audiences of engagement. If somebody watches Damon John's video on Instagram, I cannot retarget them with a creator or with a personal account.
Right.
I can only retarget them if they have a business account. So because of that.
For this to work, again, you need the business account. So if you want the automation, which you should, and you want to be taking advantage of that, you need the business account.
So again, we just literally touched on the surface of it. Other highlights that you have?
Yes. One other feature that's coming out is something that's called quick replies. So you can program up to 4, I mean, it could be questions or it could be a statements or anything, but basically you have 4 buttons when somebody opens up their the inbox to DM you, and it's the first time they're not a subscriber yet. What they're going to see is these 4 like buttons popping up, and you can program that. So you could say something like, if you're getting a lot of questions, frequently asked questions, then this is the perfect opportunity for you to use that and bring some automation to your customer service. So no matter if you're sleeping, you can still, you know, respond to people and service them. So it could be something like, what are your hours of operation? What are your, I don't know, your prices on XYZ, things like that. They click on a button and then you pre-program the response to them.
That's nice. Now, does that mean that this is also going to be great for quizzes inside Instagram?
Yes, you can program a quiz. So let's say one of the buttons can be take marketing quiz, or, you know, whatever take keto quiz, something like that, right? So if somebody clicks on that, from that point on, what will happen is you have to create a flow. So you have to create the whole automation part of it, but with a click of a button, then the whole quiz just starts. And now you're surveying your customer, you're quizzing them, you're providing value, but you're also gathering all this information that you can use for your marketing. So it's really, really cool, guys.
Lead generation on steroids.
Yeah.
If you guys want to use it for promoting an event or for promoting a quiz, a resource, getting a mini course started, getting some kind of like contest, or if you want to do a giveaway, whatever the case is that you want to run, that's going to help you bring attention, you can set it up inside Instagram DM already. Again, just to recap, you need to have 10,000 to 100,000 followers on Instagram. Otherwise, you don't qualify yet for the stages they're in right now. If you have under 10 or if you have over 100, it's not ready yet. But August 1st is apparently the worldwide rollout for any Instagram accounts. They are being strict about some of the things that you can do and cannot do on the platform. And I appreciate that they're doing that, because that way they keep the platform from becoming another email platform. They want to make sure that they keep people on DMs and not jump into a new platform, jump into TikTok or anything else. They need to keep them on the DM itself.
Right.
So they're going to protect it. They're going to protect it to make sure that people do not get more messages that they want, and they keep interest in the platform itself.
Yeah.
So, John, any other highlights that you're observing on your side from your tests that you've done over the last couple of months with Instagram?
The highlights I really like are the integrations part. So first one would be your dynamic audiences. So once they come in as an Instagram subscriber, you can dynamically retarget them to promote your products or services via Facebook ads. That's actually a good amount of audience you can generate.
Wow. So dynamic audiences, meaning that you set them up one time and then forever they are going to be accumulating leads and people coming in. And this right now, I can tell you, is very important, because if you send somebody to a website right now, let's say that you go to naturalslim.com, if you actually set up dynamic audiences, people come to Instagram, they message you, and you, with a couple of simple steps, you can actually set up the ability of having Facebook and Instagram retarget people without you having to set anything up. Just one time you do it dynamically. And I know that's a little bit more technical than what we've covered, but I know it's only a few steps. How many steps does it take you, John, to program a dynamic audience?
At least around 5 to 6 steps.
5 to 6 steps. So can you tell me the bullet points, 5 to 6 steps?
Yep. So first step is go to Manage Chat and then Ads section. Under the ads, you can go ahead and create a new ad, new campaign, and a new ad set. And then under the ad set, you have the option to create the audience. So you create an audience based of your Instagram subscribers. And once you have that set up, the last and final step is to create a rule that would dynamically update that custom audience you just created.
You're not really doing an ad inside ManyChat. You could do it, but in this case, we're just setting up the audience. You go to the ad section on ManyChat, and then you're going to create an ad, even though you're not going to. And then you're going to select create an audience. And that audience is going to be something that you're going to, based on what you select. Somebody that messaged you on Instagram. Okay, that's an audience. But now you create something called a rule. That rule is going to say the audience is going to be updated dynamically when somebody comes into Instagram and sends you a message. The audience is automatically updated on the Facebook Business Manager. So now you have an audience that's updated without you having to lift a finger, and it happens from that point on, and you can set that up for retargeting on Facebook or directly on Instagram again, because they are part of the same ecosystem.
Leveraging automation.
Okay, guys, really cool. We could be talking about this forever and ever and ever. We're going to keep on pumping out content every single week. If you guys have questions and areas that you want to get some help with, please go ahead and send us a message right here. Send us a message on Instagram. We have an Instagram profile called @TheAGMAgency, TheAGM Agency, or you can check me out at Mr. Manuel Suarez, or you can check out Mr. Coach Jorge here. Mm-hmm. He has a great TikTok account, which is Coach Jorge 1.
Yep.
And make sure that you get your questions to us, and we want to keep on helping you and providing as much value as possible so we can keep on conquering the marketing world together.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, I will see you on the next episode.